Hi guys. Today we're going to do module 3, lesson 4. Okay, and our learning target is that we are going to be able to interpret and represent patterns when multiplying by 10, 100, and 1000 in arrays and numerically. So if you don't have your place value chart, you need your place value chart. And if you have misplaced your place value chart, then you need to draw a place value chart for this lesson. Okay. Make sure you have your place value chart ready to go. Okay. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to practice multiplying by 10. So here you see we have 3 ones, okay? And we have one group of 3 ones, only one group of 3 ones. Okay, so if I wanted to multiply 3 ones by 10, so this is 3 ones times 1. Okay, if I wanted to multiply 3 ones by 10, then I could have 10 groups of 3 ones. But we know that if we're multiplying by 10, the only thing we really have to do is just move our group, over to the tens place. So now our group in the tens place is 3 ones times 10. Okay, what if I wanted to multiply that by 10? So let's see, 3 ones times 10 is equal to 3 tens, or 3 times 10 is equal to 30. We know 3 tens is equal to 30. Okay, so if I wanted to multiply my 3 tens by 10, I'm just going to do the same thing and move it one place higher, which gives us 3 tens times 10. Another way we could write this is 3 ones times 10 times 10. That gives us 3 hundreds. Okay, so looking at my equation, I have 3 ones times 10 times 10. Another way I could write that is 3 ones times 100. That also gives me 3 hundreds. So I could start with my 3 ones and multiply by 100, which gets me 3 hundreds. Okay, what if I wanted to multiply by 10 one more time? That would be 3 ones times 10 times 10 times 10. So let's go back to our original diagram. Times 10 gives us 3 tens times 10 times 10. That gives us 3 thousands. And another way we can write that is 3 ones times 1,000. Also gives us 3 thousands. The same process can be done with 3,000. Or 3 times 1,000 equals 3,000. Do you see a pattern? The same process can be done with any number. We could do 4 ones. We could do times 10 to give us 40. We could do times 100 to give us 4 hundredths, or we could do times 1,000, which would get us 4 thousands. Okay, let's try a double-digit number. Okay, so if we have 15 times 10, let's try 15 times 10. So if I was drawing out 15 on my place value chart, think about how would I draw out 15 on my place value chart? Well, that's very easy. We would draw 5 ones and 1 10. Okay, so then I'm going to take and I'm going to multiply each of these times 10. So from our ones place, we'll multiply times 10, which makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens, which is equal to 50. And we're going to take our 110, multiply that times 10 to get us 100, which is 100. And if we take and put those together, we end up with 150. So 15 times 10 is equal to 150. We're taking 5 110 and 5 ones times 10 gives us 5. Actually, let me do it. It gives us 105 tenths, which is 100. Oops. 150. Okay, let's try another one. Let's try 22 times 10. We're going to start doing the same thing. We'll represent 22 in our place value chart with our discs, and then we're going to take and multiply those by 10. What do you end up with? Okay, so 22 times 10 is going to give us 220. What if I wanted to multiply 22 times 100? I just need to multiply by another 10. So that leaves us with, we have 20, or we have 2 in the thousands place and then 2 in the hundreds place. And nothing in the other 2 places. So 22 times 100 is 2,200. Let's try 4 times 20. So 20 is a multiple of 10, but we can still break it apart and do the same strategy. So 4 times 20 is just 4 times 2 tens. Okay, we can represent that as 4 times 2 times 10. So if we started with 4 times 2, there's 4, there's one group of 4, and here's our second group of 4. Okay, so we can take our 2 groups of 4, which is 8, and multiply that times 10, which gives us 8 tens. Which is equal to 80. So 4 times 20 is equal to 80. Okay, let's try 6. Let's try this one. 6 times 400. Try that one on your own. So think about how we decomposed the last number, where we had 6 ones times 4 hundreds, which can be written as 6 times 4 times 100. Okay, and then how are you going to solve from there? So I would solve by taking my 6 times 4 and putting that 6 ones times 4 ones. So I'm going to do, I'm going to do 4 groups of 6. There's my 4 groups of 6, and I'm going to take my 4 groups of 6, and then I'm going to multiply them by 100. That gives me 4 groups of 6. In my hundreds place. So 4 groups of 6 is 24. We're multiplying 24 times 100, and that gives us 24 hundreds. So we can write 24 hundreds as 24 and 2 zeros, which gives us 2,400. So 6 times 4 hundreds is equal to 2,400. Okay, because we can regroup. We can regroup our numbers, right? And we know that here we have a group of, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's a group of 10, which could be moved over. And here's a group of 10 that can be moved over. So that gives us 2 thousands. And then we have 4 hundreds left. Okay. Let's do one last problem. Okay. Nope, I lied. Let's do 4 times 500. So think about how we broke apart our number earlier or decomposed it. We had our 4 times 5 hundreds. Okay, and that's going to be 4 times 5 times 100. Oops, that's 100. Okay, so we're going to start with 4 times 5. So I'm going to do 4 groups of 5, 4 rows of 5. We're going to take that, multiply that by 100. So we're going to move over 2 places. So 4 times 5 is 20. So we went from 21s to 20 hundreds. We know we have 2 groups of 10 that could both move to the thousands place. So we end up with 2 thousands. 4 times 5 is 20, times 100 is equal to 2,000. Okay, check out your zeros and see if you see a pattern within your zeros. Okay, take some time, do your Google Slides, try out this strategy and see what you come up with.